Uh, Good morning, folks. It's 10 a.m. Today is April 15, 2022, and I'm recording the video for yesterday, which is Thursday, 4/14. And I already did one video my regular way without using Mbox, purely based on my levels and reading, right? So that video is already there. You have to watch that video first, to understand the background and the context, all these things, right? And then you have to watch this video if you are using Mbox to see how it lines up, with the levels. So I'm not going to discuss this. You have to watch that video first, okay? Otherwise you can skip it if you want to, up to you. So let me open up. Okay, so here these are my NQ's level, right? And so I hope you understand the context and you went through the previous video, right, for 414, my regular video, and now you understand what is going on, right? And now you are looking at Mbox, right, of the open, right? So the first thing of the open I noticed actually before open, right? So you can see there are a lot of buyers here. See, you can this X control, right? Before that there were X control onto the sell side, right? Looks like it wants to tank, right? And here is a low volume due to the pre-market, right? It's always the case. And then here is a counterparty, right, against the sellers, immediate like buyers, right? And then we had this breakout, like this strong breakout. And then you can see here is 448 delta, pretty much higher delta than all these things, right? So at this point in time around 9:26, looks like price wants to go to moon. And you can see there is a buying here also, right? Looks like it wants to go to moon, definitely. You can see it here also, same thing, right? Right here. So fine, let it go to moon, right? But we have to keep our levels in mind, which is this dotted lines first, right? 220 to 235. I hope you went through the previous video, then you will know all this thing what I'm talking, otherwise there is no point, okay? So 220 to 235 was our key level, right, for sellers to defend, and the backup was this 264 dream number also, right, this dotted lines. So till then we are not like fully supporting buyers, I would say, so I would ignore these things, or just keep it in mind that hey, these buyers are so strong, let them just take out this area, it's easy for them to take out, right, after looking at this and this, right, and this was also up. So then 448, yes, definitely now they want to take it out, fine. Then what happened? You can see this X control. If these buyers were so strong, right, by looking at this X control, this breakout, everything was pointing up. Why the hell somebody would sell it here? See my point? So, and then expectation was it should hold this dream number. And look at this dream number. It went through dream number, right? And then 84 supply, and you can see this bigger than this change of behavior. That is they call in Mbox team, right? COB, right? So, and you can see more supply greater than this, and this supply was even more than entire yesterday's day selling. So this is greater than entire yesterday's supply and greater than this. Despite seeing this, why the hell I want to see this? And M-Pace was higher too. That means this is a fake move, a trapping situation right there. Now, traditionally, if you don't know the background and the context, let's say if you haven't gone through my video, regular video, right, for this date, then you wouldn't understand the importance of the levels and all these things, and you would assume this could be a simple, pullback, right? And then you would not even short here until price goes through all of this, and let's say come here, then you would be ready to short, right, which is fine, but if you want to know the trapping situation, all these things, then you may, if you don't know all these things, you may go long even here, forget about shorting, you may even go long here, so in order to avoid that long and understand the situation, what's going on, you need to know the context and the levels, But anyway, so here that was a confirmation that what, now it wants to go down, right? Then you can see there is a balance, small balance here, right? But within where the price was balancing, you can see here minus 43, plus 15, and the algo, sell algo, right? Why the hell I want to see this? Buyers are so strong, right? I don't want to see this weakness, right? So this thing confirmed sellers are there, right? And then when price was trying to go higher here, you can see there is an imbalance going on. 1, 2, see that? And even price went higher, there was a selling volume here. See, 3 imbalances, pretty much I would say. So that is telling you that in this chart, it wants to go down. All these signs are good signs to short it. And then finally you can see it here, one more attempt to break out this damn thing, right? So that was a trap situation to get all the stops, you know, and it's like a stop out situation. Get all the, it's a stop run, I would say, you know, just price spiked up, stop run, came down. So I was watching these things, you know, I was watching especially this 220, you know, that hey, price is holding, right? But considering all this buying, you know, I didn't want to push the button right of the open. So I was waiting. Then this spike up happened. I thought, okay, fine. Finally, it wants to, you know, go up, right? Despite all this thing, I said, fine, let it go higher, and then I will go long on a pullback. But instead, price pop up like this. See here, it pop up, came back down. So 235 to 220 was our boundary for sellers to defend, right? The moment it came back up below 235, right, and this 230 area, right, this last mini high, I shorted it at 230 right here, you know, oops, right here, right, because now I have enough evidence, you know. And ES at the same time, I took a short. ES I waited for price to go below my key level 45, and then I shorted at 45, 43, 50 or so, you know. So here I took a short, right, and then I also explained in Discord, right, the 67, 78 area was my target, right? So I built out here most of the contract, and I think few of the contracts I took a profit right here, you know, when ES went to 17, I built out NQ 130, that was my level. See this level here, right here, you know, and then so if you are reading it properly and if you know the background, right, then you could have taken this short. Even though let's say you're not aware of the levels, you could have taken this short here. Or typically most of the users wait for more confirmation. That means once you see this divergences, all these things, basically most of the user will draw a line here at 180, you know, like here, and they will wait. Then you are seeing this X control, more supply, right? Then you will take a breakdown at 175 or so. So this is a Mboxwave. So this is a Mboxwave, I would say, right? You will take a short right at 175, 170, somewhere here, right? And then you will just follow the Mboxwave, you know, to look for exit, right? Assuming you don't know the levels, right? So then you will hold it when you see this, you know, and then suddenly change of behavior here. See that it's like buying is going higher, this supply is reducing, right? All this thing. And then you see the X control, you may bail out here at 134 or 130 here somewhere, you know, or you can choose to keep your stop above this area and then you can hold it, up to you, however you manage it, right? But I'm just explaining it to you. So but anyway, that I'm not here to explain that where to exit and how to trade these things, you know, how to manage these things. I'm showing you how it can help, you know, in conjunction with the levels to give you early entries, or how you can get the later entries with the Mbox confirmation also, you know. So I'm giving you both ideas. So and then finally price went down, you know, to this area, right? That was my final exit, which is this, right? So I'm sure you might have gone through the previous video and I had explained whatever happened after that, you know. So I'm not going to cover that here. I just wanted to show you the early entry here, right? And that be all for today using Mboxwave. I'll see you on Monday.